everyone, my name is Talia Wall, and while many of you know me as a 20-year-old student at Elon, others know me more personally as a painter and an artist. As a child, I was told that I should not attempt to create a career out of art, so I listened to these words and eventually attended college to study a different passion of mine, public health. As that became more of my priority, I was forced to put aside any spare time to sit down and paint. I did not know when I would be able to focus on art again. It was not until Lowenbai's story that I would ultimately be reminded of the true importance and power art has. While our mind is powerful enough to imagine anything, our hands are what truly channel those thoughts onto paper. While our thoughts may be temporary, artwork has the amazing ability to be timeless. Even though most artwork does not consist of words, it somehow can be read and interpreted in the same manner. The principle of true art is not to portray, but it is to evoke. It evokes thoughts and questions that can be perceived individually or shared among many others who decide to view it. Ultimately, the viewer is able to combine the images that they see, gather its information, and understand what the picture is attempting to communicate. Initially being in India, I witnessed artwork simply as decoration, yet as my trip progressed, I started to realize this artwork was being used to communicate something more to its viewers. Any decorated truck that passed us communicated that goods were being transported within. Famous carvings that we toured communicated each respective religion through different gods and goddesses. Temples we visited communicated royalty, love, and death. Artwork has become a staple to India's culture and can be seen throughout their history. At an early age, our school lessons revolve around colors and shapes to provoke communication, information, and ultimately knowledge. Yet I think to myself, why does this teaching method expire and stop once we grow older? As Lowenbai told her story of becoming a village health worker, she spoke deeply of her mistrust in her own ability to learn. Coming from a low-caste background and being treated less than human, Lowenbai never was given the chance to attend school, ultimately making her illiterate. Growing up in the United States, I have been fortunate enough to receive an education that taught me how to read and write. Since many individuals in rural India have not been provided this education, CRHP makes sure illiteracy is not a barrier for those who want to become health advocates, creating useful tools like artistic flashcards. Lowenbai was given art as a visual aid to start her on the path to learning about health. As my time at CRHP continued, I began to notice art being used in all of the other programs. Even with language being a barrier, the adolescent girls group was still able to teach and communicate health prevention simply through artwork. I noticed that the images from the flashcards paralleled with the images being drawn by the young girls. No matter who drew the art, each image was able to communicate the same information to me. Health prevention and promotion could be taught by any age, gender, or even specific language. Colors like red and green are used to show healthy versus unhealthy. Any images of an individual coughing can be changed to a patient coughing blood to show things like TB. Not only are these images used for teaching purposes, but I was able to witness these health changes actually being put into practice during village visits. While villagers used to practice unhealthy behaviors like cooking inside, they now have changed to healthier practices like setting up outdoor kitchens. While many new mothers in the United States use the internet to search the web for postnatal care, women in rural India can rely more effectively on images displaying the importance of early vaccinations, along with images of a growth chart with numbers, ultimately improving the health of a mother and her child. Not only does this knowledge help the individual, but it has the potential to change the lives of the whole community. Village health workers are not the only ones spreading knowledge through art. I have witnessed other community members bringing change through diagrams and visual demonstrations. By passing this knowledge, they change the perceptions, attitude, and behaviors of each generation. While visual art has been significant, other forms of art like songs have proven to be just as powerful when spreading health knowledge. Although songs can be learned by many, it only takes the power of one voice to make a difference in the health of a community. The beginning of my time at CRHP has shown me the importance art can play in the world of healthcare. Art can be used to learn, understand, and ultimately teach others. Yet my story doesn't end there. I am still left wondering, what is it that truly saves a person from falling? After spending almost a month in India, my endless amount of personal experiences have led me to believe that there is one more important aspect of health, the art of kindness. Even though India has many health disparities still needing to be fixed, it gave me an environment filled with care, hospitality, and love. CRHP provided Lowenbai the education, self-confidence, and care she deserved. They improved gender equity to allow boys and girls to sit, eat, and play in the same space. They created village health workers who dedicate their knowledge and time to help those in their community. As a student, I have been able to witness firsthand how knowledge and communication can change an entire village. CRHP has shared their own personal vision through art, and because of this, I myself have been able to meet amazing people, receive endless cups of chai tea, and experience the art of kindness.